Is my lighting okay?
Penalti a favor del Real.
Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the VAR Check Podcast, the podcast where football's biggest debates go under review. We are live today for episode 16 of VAR Check Podcast, of course, joined by the full crew, Ricky, Amir, and Michel. Definitely an exciting episode ahead. Lots of stuff.
Yeah, lots to talk
drama
about.
Continues. I mean, if you thought the Xabi Alonso sacking was the end of the drama, boy, you are in for a telenovela of a season, at least in the Madrid end. But maybe Barça after their weekend, giving us something to give us drama about. I mean, Barça lost this weekend, and the La Liga gap is now at 1 point. I mean, guys, can we imagine a world in which the worst Madrid in decades takes La Liga from the Barça that's destined to finally win their first Champions League in the past 11 years? Welcome in.
I mean, I don't think it's that crazy of a thing to say. At the end of the day, they still have Mbappé, Jude, Vini. They got the squad to do it. It's a 1 point gap. La Liga, there's plenty of games to be played. Is it crazy? No. Are Barcelona still the favorites? Yes.
They also have Manzano on the bench and in the VAR room, so you don't have to worry about that.
Don't worry, you have VAR on your side too. When it all of a sudden doesn't work, don't worry. Let's not forget.
We don't forget about that one. That was what, second week of La Liga?
I don't remember. No, it was further into the season.
No, it was a couple of games.
It was the first few games, that's for sure. But anyways, guys, of course, I want to welcome y'all and everyone that's currently watching. There's currently 13 people in, so thank you guys for joining into the VAR Check Podcast. If you haven't, make sure you hit the like button to help the podcast continue growing. As you can see, we're trying to post a few more reels, any clip it moments, special moments that happen during the podcast, so that way people that don't know, that are not part of the community, can find us a little easier on YouTube. We're also doing it on Instagram and Twitch. So the goal is to keep growing. So thank you guys once again. Michel, I'm gonna open it up to you. Let us know how you doing, man.
I'm good, man. Life is good. This is, for the first time in a while, a good week for the Madridistas.
Yes.
All in all, I think we definitely got to touch on some AFCON today. That was crazy.
There was some drama there. For sure.
And there's some correlation. Madrid players, we talk about Brahim all the time. So, hey, I'm good. This is a good week for us. I'm happy. I'm good personally. I'm happy to be here with you guys. So this is gonna be a good podcast. I'm excited to see y'all, especially Barça Zico. If you're watching right now, okay, I'm excited to see what you're gonna say, because the only thing I'm gonna say, and you kind of touched on it, I do think it's interesting for a Barça team that's supposedly supposed to be so much better than Madrid, and whenever they meet, they should have gotten, they should have won 5-0, that we're playing so bad. We had an awful 2 months, and the gap is still only 1 point. I think that says a lot. It says a lot about both teams and how bad we both are right now.
I think y'all are forgetting the fact that y'all had a 6 point lead on us at 1 point this season.
Hey. Well,
yeah, I was like,
we're still there. It doesn't matter.
I didn't matter.
Amir,
at the beginning of the season.
Amir, I haven't heard much from you. How is it? Your girlfriend finally visits you, and you have the worst weekend
of my life. I mean, doing good. Life is good. Just kind of shit weekend in terms of Barca, but I was just pissed. I was watching the game, come on, dude. We scored.
What pissed you off the most? This is your time to vent.
It's my time to shine. I think the 4 goals that we scored that they got called off, but it's all right.
But they were all fair.
Oh yeah, I mean, besides the Lamine goal, come on, dude, what is he?
It's
A
clean as
goal?
offsides.
Oh
His
my
stud.
god,
He
his
should
son
call
was
Nike.
offside.
He should call Nike and tell him to redesign his boots so that way he can be offsides less.
Remember last
Look,
season when
look.
Lewandowski had a size 60 foot and it was somehow offside? It was as stupid as that.
Size 60.
Hey, by the way, it was the same VAR ref
Same
that
game.
did the
Yep.
elongated toe as the Lamine back heel.
Oh, was it? I didn't know that.
It's the same ref, and I'm gonna try to find the pictures, but also there's debate if they use the right frame because on the frame that Kuna touched the ball at the end, Lamine's foot is flat, and on the frame that they used to draw the lines, his heel, as y'all know, was raised. Give me a minute. I'm gonna try to find the pictures.
I think
Also,
it comes
like-
to the point. No, go ahead, Amir. Let's go ahead.
Sorry, no, I was just gonna say how many times we hit the post that game. I was just like, "Are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding me?" Like, it was crazy. Like, just every 2 minutes, I'm like,
It was
okay, this
it
is
was
going to-
such a good game, to be fair.
It was a
Mhm.
fun game to watch. It was just like one of those games. Like we've had a lot of those games at like in intramural, obviously not comparable at all. But like it's like you give everything to the game, and you're doing so much better than the other team, but you still lose, and you're like, okay, well, can't do anything about this. Like, but
Amir,
yeah.
Ricky, do y'all agree about this?
No,
do y'all
I don't think
it
it
was
was.
truly a shit game from Barca?
I don't think it was our best
No.
performance. I don't think it was a shit game. I think there were flaws. Like Joan Garcia didn't perform, and I think the leadership of Rafinha was missing, which is not a good thing to rely on one player for the whole team. But I mean, what Frankie De Jong said at the game, he was like, the referee was so shit. Like it's not like
He
we have
wasn't
good
shit,
referees.
dude. I don't know what you mean by he was shit. What did he do that was
I don't know,
wrong?
dude. The calls were
The red card that
weird.
he called for Bedri, against the rest of that player, perfect call. The offsides were fine. I get that the Lamine Yamal is a little controversial because did he really get an advantage? No. But ultimately,
Oh, there you
I
go.
was gonna say, I think that's what it comes down to the VAR of now is that, and this is when you're coming down to talking about the technicalities of what is and what isn't offside. Like you said, did he get an advantage? No. I think it's really dumb when we're talking about like a shoelace or we're talking about like an inch. Like
I agree.
I think it should be
Like a
don't know if
body part at least.
like a full body part, like a full arm, a full lean shoulder, like that. But if we're talking like splitting the line and then zooming in and zooming in and zooming in, like that's absolutely atrocious. You know, for Barca fans, for Madrid fans, for anybody, the World Cup coming
I think
up.
for any
Like
soccer
if you,
fan,
like if you got to look that hard, I think you got to give the leeway to the attacker. You know what I mean? But if it's a full shoulder, if it's a full leg or a knee or arm, like okay. But if we're having to look down the line and really like scope it and zoom in, like.
Yeah.
You know, that's the problem. Unfortunately, it went against Barca this time, but it sucks. Like, I think VAR, as we know, like, that's what we have now.
I'm actually going to disagree with y'all. I think offsides is a black and white rule. I mean, it sucks that at the end of the day, it's happened twice to Barca with Lewandowski's long toe and Lamine Yamal's heel, but it's a rule. He's technically offside. I agree. He does not get an advantage. It's frustrating, blah, blah, blah. But the moment you give it a little bit more ambiguity, like, it just opens up for a lot. Like, it just, it is what it is. It sucks. But I agree with the fact that if you're offsides by technicality and that's the rule, you're offsides. Yeah. But this is what I was trying to say. So this is Kunda's last touch, right? And look at Lamine Yamal's right leg. The posterior leg is flat. Right, and whenever we go to the,
but how can we tell that's exactly? How can we tell that's exactly Kunda's last touch? I mean, why would we trust that?
You think it's gonna touch twice on his shin?
No, but also at the same time, that doesn't mean that's when the ball came off.
At the end of the day, like look how much detail we're looking into. Like again, I think it. I mean, Ricky's saying at the end of the day, if it's offsides, it's offsides. We both are saying it's harsh, but at the end of the day, that's what we have in life right now, and it just didn't go your way. But also, Barca Zico, I think, said it too. You know, like it or not, you guys also had a bunch of chances. You know, you guys had chances
25
to score.
shots.
Like, if we're really talking about,
we've all had games where the ball just doesn't end up in the back of the net. I think we played a really good game. I think we played aggressive, defensively. You know, I think we played well. I really do that. I mean, I wouldn't have gone Garcia. I mean, the shot that Iago Aspas had, like, that, I mean, 9 times out of 10, like that's going in. It's a bullet to his hand, yeah, but like it's a bullet. There really is very few mistakes that you can put the back line. Eddie Garcia had a phenomenal game, saving Barca from a lot of other possible conceded chances. I think we played well. It was just unlucky we couldn't find the back of the net. It's one of those games. That's fine. That's fine. If this is our worst weekend, as y'all described a few minutes ago, it's okay. 3 points.
I don't think it's your worst weekend. I think your worst weekend is coming up when you play us again.
You can't afford to lose games. You can't afford to lose these type of games. It's fine.
No, I get it. No one's saying it is. We're just happy because for once Barca doesn't squeak out a performance that you guys always see. When you guys scored the goal, the tying goal, I was so pissed. I was like,
me too.
Here we go.
Yep.
I was happy for Sociedad. Like finally, like here, and then fucking whoever, Rashford of all people scored, and I was like, all right, they're about to win 3-1 now. And then a minute later, Sociedad scores again. That goes down to focus and keeping people on their toes and a little comeback. Payback for in the world of karma, because when you guys played Racing, that guy definitely should have once again slid it over to the side for the easy tap in. But no, everyone wants to score against Barca, get their name in the headlines. So it was a little karma from the world. But again, like they both were saying, I actually think it was a good game. It was an exciting game. It was a good 90 minutes. The atmosphere was there. Sociedad is a great Basque team. Honestly, much better than Bilbao right now, in my opinion. I think they play better, no matter what the table says. And I think it was great to see a back and forth game and not teams just defending for their lives and taking it to Barca, because ultimately at the end of the day, that's what we want to see. We want to see high-paced football. So I thought it was entertaining.
I was especially happy because my dad, who I've mentioned before, like isn't even a fan of the sport. He actually ended up coming over to watch the game with us. We were eating crawfish, having a good time, and I was just happy that we were like he was able to watch a solid game, and he was impressed by it. He was praising Barca, he was praising Real Sociedad, saying like, "Wow, they play much better than Mexico." But yeah, it was a solid, fun game to watch. I'm glad that finally, like as a Madrid fan, I felt like finally we got something go our way in terms of a Barca game, because it feels like this season every time a team is so close to finally squeezing something out from Barca's managed to pull out the victory, whether it's in the last few minutes or the other team just has a stupid mess up and gift Barca the win. There's always something that's happened. So for once, I was happy to see that, especially Real Sociedad that's having a bad season. But if you look at their individual names, they have a lot of solid names on there. So
yeah.
Anyways,
well, we also said we want late season drama. So this is the best way to keep it going. Keep it close throughout the whole year. Have it really come down to the Clásico when they see each other in May. That's what we want. We want it to be close.
A couple things before we move on from this one. What happened to Lamine Yamal?
What happened?
In what sense?
I actually thought he had a good game.
I
thought he had a good game. He just did. Well, he did get on the scoreboard actually. He got an assist.
Yeah, but
he also scored, and then his stud was 8 foot long. So
my dad actually texted me. Lamine had a great game, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get Barca the win.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just
yeah. I mean, he had the best match rating out of any Barca player.
Yeah, the cookie. He has those moments of brilliance. I mean, he had that moment where he cut in with his left to the inside and took those 3 players. Like he has those moments. I think he's a great player.
Yeah,
you know.
The final thing before we move on from this game is Joao Cancelo.
That's a little unfair.
I know, whatever, but I just want to hear from you guys. Like, what do you guys think about this signing? Genuinely.
I think it's tricky. I think whenever we had him initially, the first time around, I thought he was a fantastic player. I was a big fan of him. And one of my friends, Thomas, he's been on a few of our videos. He pointed out that, like, yeah, he's really good at attacking. He'll create you chances, which is what we needed at the time. But defensively, he compromises the defense, to benefit the attack. And I think right now that's the last thing we need. I think we are more looking for a defender that will prioritize the back line.
You got Araujo.
Yeah, but, that's still, that's still
TBD.
Touchy subject.
Koundé, I know we don't think of him as an attacking outside back, But at the end of the day, especially last season, he had so many goal contributions. Balde, we know he's a out and out more attacking outside back. So I would have preferred a more defensive one to offset them, right? You know, like in those games that you do need to just park the bus, play ugly, or like hold that lead. I mean, just like the game against Inter in the last Champions League, we needed that. I would have preferred a more defensive-minded outside back, but it is nice that he can play both on the left and right side.
I think I am like just based on the changes Hansi Flick made, like for the team, like the last 20 minutes. I think he's a backup for Koundé to just give him some rest because we didn't have. I mean, we had Hector Ford, but we loaned him out. So I think his role is to be a support player rather than a main offensive or defensive mind. Like it's for games like yesterday that we're putting everything out to score. And Koundé needs rest. Like he's a great player. Like he has some bad games, but I really like Koundé. I think he's a great defender. He's great. His goal contribution is incredible. So he needs to rest just like any other player. So I think that's the good part of it. And yeah, did he have a good game yesterday? No. He had horrible touches across the board, but it's his first game. So yeah, and he played in Saudi Arabia, which the quality of soccer, it's horseshit. So it's like you gotta give him time. So to come back and to play in La Liga is a little different. So
yeah, you gotta give him time.
This is how the guy in the middle gets canceled. I agree with both of y'all. I do think that is it the perfect right back future signing for Barca? No, of course not.
No.
But at the same time, and I don't know what the exact reports were, but I don't think Barca signed him for much. I mean, was it a free signing? I think it may have been. Last I heard,
it was a loan. Is it a loan?
It's great, or if it's a loan, whatever it is.
It's a loan. Yeah.
It's a solid opportunity. Thankfully for you guys, Koundé has never really been, or at least not too much, injury prone. Unlike for us, like Carvajal and freaking Trent literally spent half the time in the hospital. But yeah, so it's Barca said it's a loan deal. So honestly, I feel like it's a great market opportunity for Barca to have an actual backup that has some sort of experience, not just in like elite football, but also in Barcelona. So I think it was not his best game, but he could actually end up giving you guys a lot.
Yeah. 3 to 4 million is his wages, which he took a 50% cut to come to Barcelona.
Why wasn't, and maybe I just wasn't up to date with the know of this week, but why wasn't Rafinha there? Was he hurt, sick, suspended?
He got hit during training in his thigh, and the team just took a precautionary measure to not do it.
Yeah. Well, cost Barca the win. I think if Rafinha was there, Barca wins 100%.
Yeah, but I would rather have him fit the rest of the season than to lose
for sure.
Rafinha.
If he's injured. But if he would have been there, I think y'all would have won. And I actually forgot about this. Barca Cico, thank you for bringing it up.
Yeah.
Hefty words from Flick in the press conference. Did y'all hear them?
I agree with them. If you don't want to play for Barca, get out. So
I think that's true with any team, not just Barca and Madrid. Like you can't, and it's one thing that Madrid loves to do. It's like if a player doesn't want to be here, let him go. Like it's just a bigger headache forcing players to stay. Like players can always come back. Teams will always, want to give you another shot if you're worth it. Like the biggest mistake for teams is when they force players to stay. It's like, dude, let them go.
Yeah.
I just don't understand sorry to interrupt you, Rodrigo, but
no, you're good.
His decision, like to go to PSG, I think it's like you're gonna be on the bench again. Like go somewhere to play. Like if you're gonna be on the bench, be on the Barca bench. Like you're going somewhere that has a stacked midfield. Like what?
Well, yeah, but you'll never actually get a chance.
It was a situation where he wanted to leave, and his agent probably, they publicly announced that. And the moment PSG saw that, PSG loves to fuck with Barca.
Yeah.
And I think PSG just took the chance to take another little jab at Barca, and this is the perfect way to do it. Right where it hurts. Take another one of their Masia players. I don't think he's going to play much with PSG either. And I totally agree with you. If you're going to leave, may as well leave to a team that you're going to play in. Go to the Premier League into like a middle table team.
Look at Nico Paz.
Yeah, like Nico Paz. But I don't think it was Dro's intentions to go to PSG. I think PSG just came in, probably offered a lot, and PSG's pure intentions were just fucking with Barca.
Probably.
But we'll see. Let me see.
We wish him the best, though. I really hope he has a great season. Where he has a lot of talent from what we watched in preseason. So
I mean, if had he gone to a different team, I would have wished him the best.
So let's see. This is a point where we revisit our conversation from last week, where you said no matter who you are, you always dream of playing for Barcelona and Real Madrid. Clearly, not everyone. No, I disagree with this. I think Dro at the end of the day still dreams of playing again with Barca, but he just knows he's not going to right now.
But yeah, you also gotta put yourself in these players' minds, bro. As much as they love being there, no one loves to ride the bench. And you don't know what PSG said. Maybe he said, like, listen, at the end of this year, you're gonna finish off the year. We'll get you some minutes in, but you're gonna be blah blah blah. Even if it's a lie, like they're feeding you a reason to go. Whether it's a lot more money, whether it's XYZ, like you're gonna be key. We're going to get you in this rest of the season, learn the ropes, and next season you're going to start, and then you got to earn your spot. Like, I guarantee you, if Barca comes calling in 3, 4, 5 years from now, he's going to go.
Yeah.
If
they offer him a solid position, a solid role in the team, I think he'd go back to Barca. No questions asked about that.
Does he have a buyback option or no?
Probably. They always do some things like that.
I don't know. With PSG, I guarantee there's no buyback.
We'll see.
We'll see. That's enough from Barca. I'm sick and tired of hearing of you guys.
Hey, it's last time. We talked about Madrid for 24 minutes, but just saying.
Well, listen, we had a lot of drama.
Keeping tabs.
We had a lot of drama.
Look, 21 minutes for Barca is enough for losing a game. Well, look, Madrid, maybe their weekend was a little bit happier, but honestly, our week has continued to be shit. I feel like things are still getting uncovered. And what a way for Arbeloa to debut with the team, with none other than getting eliminated from Copa del Rey. I mean, I don't think this is Arbeloa's fault. I'll just say
not at all, bro. I don't want to hear anybody in the comments saying anything about Arbeloa in this game. This has nothing to do with him.
This is not Arbeloa's fault. But what I was going to say is, I think he may have made a mistake by leaving so many players back in Madrid. At least. I think that was his only thing. He looked at the bench and then was like, shit, I left like Bellingham, I left Valverde. No, not Valverde. He left a good number of players. And I think that's the only thing that I would say about his decision making. And then there's another jab I'm going to take. But Michel, first I want to hear about your thoughts on this game and everything.
Listen, I actually really like what he did. Madrid people always bitch and moan about how we never give chances to the young players. Unlike Barca, they play their 16, their 17-year-olds, and that's how you give them up. Like, these are the games where you play these players from Castilla.
But coming from such a difficult week when the most important
bro,
is
you're
to
playing
win.
against a struggling second division team, bro. Like, if not then, when else are you going to play them? Right,
but
Barca does a better dynamic.
Mix their younglings amongst the rest of the main team, so they're supported.
That's what they're doing now as well.
See what they're like with in a big game. What Madrid did was a little different.
Yeah, I mean, again, we also don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I enjoyed watching some of those kids. At the end of the day, it's still no excuse. Madrid played Arda Güler, Vini Jr. played, Valverde played, Lunin played. Lunin is not a bad goalie, so it's like they had opportunities.
No, but his second game was absolute shite.
Okay, it happens. When you don't play for 6 months and you get thrown in there, like, yeah. But Gonzalo played, so they still should have pulled the result. It has nothing to do with Arbeloa. Sure, you can say maybe he could have played a couple more players, but then if Bellingham plays and gets hurt, then the problem is, well, why would you play Bellingham against Albacete? You should have just played blah, blah, blah. So you can say something either way. It sucks that they played, but honestly, it's the slap in the face that Madrid needed, because look at what happened when they played at home. I think things work out the way they need to. It just didn't happen for us. We should have won either way, but it's the wake-up call, and yet again, another wake-up call that Madrid needs.
I hate to say that I was not happy when I saw that they lost and got eliminated, but part of me was like, I'm glad. In the weirdest way. I was like,
they don't deserve it. They don't.
Like you said, like it was like I want them to have that wake up call, and I was like, if this is what it takes, then this is what it takes. Now, yeah, I was also happy, equally as happy, if not more happy, to see how much the Bernabeu booed them, because 100% that's what they deserve. That's what needed to happen, and I hope it actually helps. To hear that Vini was all sad and heartbroken from the Bernabeu about this pisses me off even more.
Yeah. I mean,
how are you gonna go out there and be like, oh, like how dare they boo us? And like
It just shows
put
that
your
he's
head
not taking
down and get to
responsibility.
work.
no, I
He's
know.
not taking responsibility.
I think, and Mbappé had a press conference today when they asked him about it. You can look at this one of two ways. You look at it in the way that you said, it's like, listen, you got to take responsibility. You got to own it. You want the big check. You want all the fame and the glory and everything that comes with Madrid. You got to take the other side too, which I also partially agree with. I think Madrid thought the boos were going to last maybe the first 5-10 minutes and then it would stop. I don't think they expected it to go the whole game.
But I
To
think
start with that.
Mbappe's answer was perfect. I think it showed leadership. He said, "I was a fan of once. I know what I saw. If I were a fan right now, I would also boo. If I was
But he
thinking
also
about
said
booing
we
the
should
team."
boo the
But
whole team, not just Vini.
Boo the whole team, not just one player. That's what a captain should do.
I
A
agree.
captain should never say boo one player. A captain should protect the team. His response was perfect.
No, I
He
know.
said, "Bring it on. That's fine. Y'all are right to feel the way y'all feel, and
Yeah.
protect his team at the same time." Perfect response. That's a
There was
captain.
also a clip too, and I think it touches on what we were talking about with Arbeloa and what he's really doing there. During the match, there was this, like a sub clip on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, where they started chanting Arbeloa's name, whatever the chant was, and he recognized the fans, the ultras, and said clap for them, and then he said no, like give it to them, like give them support, like it's good. It's also Arbeloa's birthday, I think, in that game, so it's like it's emotional for him to come back as a coach. I like the fact that the players had some accountability to them. It wasn't just like we love you no matter what. It was one of those like we do love you and we know how great you can be. Where is
Like
this?
get
Because
it
again,
together.
if
Tough
Vini
love.
was playing, out of his mind and having a great game, and we're not putting results together, and the team itself, it's like, listen, they're doing what they can do. It's just not así es el fútbol, right? It happens. But when you're not playing well and you're not trying, and then the narrative that they wanted Xabi Alonso out, and it's like all that on top of this, it's like you gotta take the L and take it to the face. And Vini's gonna be upset. He's human, like it happens. But I'm sure there's people in his camp being like, "Yo, don't forget about it, forget about it." But he knows, and this is what we said in the last podcast, that Vini and certain players are gonna have to step up because now there's no one to blame. Because you
Yeah.
can't blame Arbeloa for the rest of the season. You
Mhm.
cannot blame him. It's you guys or nothing. And Arbeloa's changes in the match actually benefited Madrid's game. So
Guller had a good
Goulet had a great game, and they had some spark. Like even if Arbeloa has met like a little bit of a mess ups in substitutions for the remainder of the season, we're not blaming him. We already gave Xabi Alonso all the problem. They got sacked. No matter if they said it was a mutual thing, he got sacked.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't want to hear anybody blaming Xabi Alonso anymore. This is fully on the players. So I'm glad they got the heat, and it's time to step
And
up.
I don't think anybody will blame Arbeloa. I think
No,
Arbeloa
they shouldn't. It's a
No, because
win-win.
Arbeloa has literally come in and taken the exact stance that maybe some of us were a bit afraid last episode when we talked about it, but I figured this was going to be his stance, which is I'm going to be the puppet here. Arbeloa is, if you listen to his press conferences, for the record, I hate them. I think I hate them. I literally, every response he's giving literally just makes me roll my eyes. But he's literally playing to the players. He is protecting them like nothing I've ever seen before or expected. I mean, anytime Vini gets brought up, he literally gets on two knees. Saying
But
how he's
sometimes
the
that's
best
what you got to
player.
do.
And
That's what you
I
gotta
get it.
do.
And look, right now I'm just calling it out as I see it.
Yeah.
And let's see how it helps Vini. But all I can see is Arbeloa is coming in as this manager that's just going to be here to make the players feel a little bit better. Just essentially doing the complete opposite of what Xabi Alonso was doing. Like, let them do their thing, and we'll see if they are able to pick it back up and find their way.
I mean, he's doing exactly what he needs to do. Like, what are you gonna do? Sit Vini down and be like, "Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?" Like,
No.
you're already catching him at his rock bottom. Like, the only thing you really can do is just remind him how good of a player he is, and that he won 2 Champions Leagues, and this team needs you. And
Vini throws off
Vini,
confidence.
right? And Vini's also gonna see whether it's fake or not. Vini's also gonna see in the media like my coach has got my back, and he even said today, he's like, I don't know why you keep asking me if I'm gonna take him out. If Vini's available and he's healthy, he's playing. I don't care what anybody has to say. He's playing. And Vini needs that right now more than anyone. And some players aren't like that. Cristiano didn't need you to massage his ego. Cristiano could motivate himself. Players like Messi, like Cristiano, like XYZ players, like they didn't need that because they knew how to compete with themselves or with those two with each other. Vini's the player where you need to
I agree.
show him and tell him how much you
It
love
just
him for him to
irks me,
perform.
dude. It irks me. If I was Vini, I'd be like, can you shut the fuck up? Like, just
But
let
if
me.
you were out, but if you were Arbeloa, you'd be doing the same thing.
I think
But,
as
I
a
mean-
fan that potentially puts some blame on Vini to poor performances, the sacking of Xabi Alonso, it hurts to see like an idol complimenting him and boosting his ego a little further. But for Vini's performances, I think it's what you need to do to get the locker room together. Double down, maybe.
Well, I mean, you saw it on the field also. Like they were like the players seemed a little bit more cohesive. Like they were like I think it was like well, no, just like the clapping and the supporting of each other, at least not necessarily playing together, but like I think there was like a ball that like Vinny missed and Jude was like clapping for him. I don't know if it was sarcastic, but he was like kind of pushing him like as he was coming. He was like, "Let's go, like you got it, like it's all good." Like,
well, these players aren't
So-
idiots. Like they know what's going on. Like they know that the
Right.
whole world is looking at them, and they know even more than we do because they're the ones living the life, right? Like they know that in some way, shape, or form, it's their fault that Xabi Alonso is no longer there. So they know that there's nothing to hide behind. If they're gonna lose 4-0, if they're gonna get clapped by whatever team, they're gonna lose to a team they shouldn't lose. There's nothing to hide behind now. So if you're in that state, it's like, well, I might as well hype everybody up and remind them because again, these still are the best players in the world. You know, like they gotta feel like it. But you know,
Well, we'll
don't want
see.
to spend too much time on
We'll
this.
see.
But like,
Only
it's
time
gonna
will
be
tell.
good.
Only time
We'll
will
see.
tell. But I think right now we're just calling it out as we see it, and it's just a matter of time to see how Vini's responses and performances are. How I think the other players that are, with a microscope, Jude Bellingham is a big one, big one. I think Guler started the season really good, but then he dropped off heavily, and now I'm starting to see reports that Arbeloa really is pushing to get him back into the starting lineup. So that's probably another player that maybe Florentino's saying, hey, we need to focus on him again, see if we can bring him back,
Maybe.
or something. And then the other one that I want to see, not necessarily that was playing terribly, but just performance and relationship wise, Valverde. He is ultimately like one of the main captains. And I think after the whole Xabi Alonso sacking,
They really they booed Valverde too.
he's
It
taking
was
big
them
hits,
three.
and that puts me like in a very bittersweet position because honestly, Valverde in this team, he's like my idol. He's my favorite one. I love his passion, the energy that he's put into every single game, the way he celebrates goals, the way he plays many different positions, even though he wasn't happy with it. But he's one of my favorite players. Everything he stands for, and to have heard that he was one of the big issues with Xabi Alonso, and then on top of that, he's one of the main ones getting booed. Whew, I mean,
Puts things in a perspective, I guess, right?
Yeah. So,
But-
anyways, definitely interesting times. I'm glad that Madrid was somehow able to pull the victory because their game was absolute shit again. The first half was shit, but luckily the second half they did improve a little bit.
Should we-
And 1 point away.
Should we? Because I know we're probably going to end on Champions League and the rankings and all that. Should we touch on a
AFCON?
huge story with a Madrid player?
Oh,
And we can talk about the drama with the AFCON too, but like the Panenka fail, bro. I'm telling you, I was watching the game. With
well,
a
I
bunch
mean
of
that's essentially gearing into that.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's the
crazy
same
though,
thing.
but it's like I saw right before. I mean, granted, tough position to be in for him, right? He basically got iced for like 15 minutes. But I watched his face, and I remember being like, "This guy's so nervous, and he's gonna chip it. He's gonna chip it down the middle."
You knew he was
put
going to
it-
chip it.
Bro, I knew. I told my friend next to me, I was like, "He's gonna chip it, and he's gonna miss." Well, first I said he's gonna miss because I saw how he looked. I was like, "He's gonna miss." And right before he shot, maybe like right before the ref blew the whistle, I was like, "He's gonna chip it." It's exactly what happened, bro. The
Shut
entire
up,
place.
dude.
I swear to God. If you're in the chat and you were with me, I promise, because some of my teammates are watching, call it out. I promise you, I said it, and I knew it was gonna happen. And bro, I'm telling you, I feel bad for him.
I feel bad
But-
for him. He was crying. I was like,
I think I'm looking.
I don't think he's gonna
forward
recover.
to this, but I find it funny how we just come out of a week calling all the Real Madrid players like too high of an ego, wanting to play for the name on their back and not for like the team. And then we see the Real Madrid player that was playing the best, and maybe not the best, but like had a really good AFCON tournament.
I think he was player of the tournament up until that moment.
Try to be the hero.
He won player of the tournament.
Try to be funny. Try to be Sergio Ramos. Try to be Zidane, and make an absolute fool of himself. I think it goes to show: don't play for your name. Play for the team. How are you going to let down a whole nation and look like a clown?
I agree, but I'm telling you, that Panic, you only do that in a shootout when you know that the keeper is going to dive. This was not that. Like, this was your moment. Like, there was no rhythm. It's
especially
like
the fact that it was the last second. Like,
well,
that was
again.
it.
And the fact that he had to wait and wait and wait
Look,
and wait. It's like, dude, you just pick a spot, you pick the bottom corner, and you hit it as hard as you can, as accurately as you can. And if the goalie makes a great save, you clap for him, whatever. But to chip him and not even make him go down, I think maybe his knee touched the ground, but like he didn't even dive.
Yeah, it was.
Dude,
Like,
also, at the end of the
why
day,
did he shoot him with his right foot?
He shot all the
think
penalties with his right foot in the tournament.
I think he's right-footed.
I saw
Is he
highlights.
right-footed?
Raheem is left-footed.
He's left-footed.
Is he left-footed, or can he
Yes.
just play with his left?
No, he's left-footed.
Oh, shit. I don't know. I remember thinking that too. I was like, is he left-footed? But I thought maybe I guess not. He's not.
When I saw you take it with his right, I was like, Raheem, not just did you chip it, but you fucking shot it with your weak foot. Like,
I don't know. It's crazy. But
I
there was
really
a clip.
don't know Raheem's background, but I think in everyone's head he's Spanish. Like, you see him, that's a Spanish kid, right? So to go and switch nationalities, and then you're coming in hot right before the World Cup, and then you do that before the World. Like if you're like a
tough,
from Morocco, like, do you even want him to play the World Cup?
He will. He will play.
I think he had a phenomenal
He should.
tournament. Lapse of judgment, but he did great for Morocco. I mean, he scored in almost every game.
There was a clip right after that happened where he was clearly emotional, and the coach was talking to him. I can't tell if the coach was yelling at him and pissed, or if he was like trying to snap him out of it.
He was pissed. He was yelling at him. That's what I heard.
They were yelling.
That's great. That's crazy, bro. Because like, I get it's the heat of the moment, but that's the worst time to do that to somebody. And here's the thing, and here's a question for the three of you, and I just want a simple yes or no. You can explain why, but I want a yes or no. This to everybody in the chat as well. Do you think Brahim recovers from this? Or do you think this will be like his one overhanging thing over his career?
I think he recovers.
He recovers.
I think he recovers because he's also going to take away a lot of the confidence that this tournament gave him. I think he's a player that needed to feel like a star again. I think for once he felt it. He knows he fucked up, but he felt like the star again. And maybe he's never even felt like the star.
Which is why he decided to chip that ball instead of actually taking it with full power, because he thought he was Messi or something. Like, he was like something exceptional. So
look, the skills are there. He won't have to shoot a penalty ever again because Mbappé will always do that. Yeah. But the skills are there.
But do you think does he take a PK from Morocco in the World Cup?
Yeah,
I think he should.
Just won't chip
he learned
it.
from it.
This is where we see his true personality. His
bro, watch Morocco make it to the final. He does it again, and he doesn't miss it.
Then at that point, he does not recover.
He chips it and hits the crossbar. Poor guy. Poor guy.
And the other thing I wanted to bring up: how fucking sexy was that goal?
The Senegal one?
Yeah,
it's a great goal.
Not just the shot, but the whole build-up play. The little, like, it wasn't a back heel, but like they dropped it back. They continue the whole counterattack, and then the ball just falls to him. He shoots it, falling down, puts it, upper 90, hits the crossbar. Like the celebration, like it was a special moment. I was like, that if that goal is in the World Cup, that goal will forever be. I mean, this goal will already forever be remembered, but
this game will forever be remembered.
Yeah. I want to talk about the towel.
Everything that happened.
Or the goalkeeper.
That was crazy. I don't really understand that. It's so stupid.
So, the whole tournament long, and low-key, this Morocco kind of loses aura for me for this one. The whole tournament long, they had like their ball boys, Hakimi as well, and another one of the representatives grabbed the towel from the opposing goalkeeper. It happened, I think, in the Nigeria match and other matches, and they would throw it away so the goalkeeper couldn't like
Wipe his hands.
dry his gloves to try to get an advantage. But that's just like dark tactics. I'm sorry.
That's just home
It's
field advantage.
It's bitch made, bro.
I
Call it what
guarantee
it
you,
is.
Mexico would do something like that in this World Cup.
No,
But call it what it is. It's
That's
bitch made,
bad.
bro.
That's bad karma. And so obviously, Senegal knew this. So the substitute goalkeeper, he plays in France. He stood by the post. I want to say the majority of the game with the towel protecting it.
I didn't see that.
Boys literally
Chased him.
We're like assaulting him, like throwing him on the ground mid-play.
Assaulting.
We're on the field mid-play, like trying to.
I didn't see all that. That's
Bro, how did you not
It's
see that?
bad. It's bad. Like it's just like, dude, come on. Like Mendy's literally like preparing to make a save, and in the background you see all this commotion. I'm like, dude, you're taking away from the sport.
Yeah.
I don't like
It's bitch
honestly,
made, bro.
like, I really like Morocco, but after seeing that, I was kind of like, you know what? Bad karma. Bad karma
That's why
on you. Like
That's why he's
That's why he's
going
going-
penalty.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, I was gonna say now Ricky's really gonna go for Japan in the World Cup. Now it's not Morocco.
I was gonna ask who's Morocco playing again?
Yeah, honestly,
Brazil, Haiti, and Scotland. Yeah, they'll still.
I mean, they'll still go through,
a
but
second.
like, but again, we were talking about this when we were talking about the World Cup to start. This just goes to show again, Senegal. Again, it's not like they're gonna win the World Cup. I don't think, but
No.
they're gonna be the
They're gonna be a
team
dark horse.
to
They're gonna
watch
be
with.
hard.
that
Oh,
match
yeah,
against
and-
France is gonna be lit.
Bro, that
Oh,
match
dude,
against
it's in
France
New
is
York.
here. It's here.
I
And
know.
the tickets are dropping. I'm watching them. The tickets are dropping. So I might try to go to that game because I think that's gonna be a great game. And the history between those two countries, it's always a good match between them. So I think it'll
Tickets-
be.
Yeah, tickets have overall been dropping just a little bit. Ricky and I snatched up the game 2 for Mexico in
I'm
Guadalajara.
dead, bro. Now you
Yeah.
guys taking out personal loans to go to the World Cup.
Dude, I've been saving for this moment. I've literally been saving the past 6 months for this fucking game, for this tournament.
I'm taking loans out for my brother.
I am the bank of Rodrigo.
That's great. Well, again, craziness. What do you? I mean, again, I don't know how much we want to talk about AFCON, but what do we think about the whole Senegal leaving the stadium? Should they have been reprimanded? Should the game have finished? Was it a little extra? Like, what do you guys think?
It was here's the thing. We had the game on the laptop separately because we were watching the Barca game. So it's not like I was paying like a whole lot of crazy attention to the game. And honestly, I'm gonna be real honest. I turned it on after I saw Brahim miss the penalty.
No way.
I didn't see that live.
What?
I didn't see that live when it happened. But so it's kind of hard for me to truly comment. I did see the foul on Brahim, right? They pulled him down.
It was soft, bro.
It's soft, and that's the thing where I'm
call
like,
that in the
oh, that's
final in
kinda
the
bullshit.
90,
But then-
in the
but then-
90 something minute.
Exactly.
The
To call
fact
in
that
the
they
last
took
minute.
away the goal from Senegal for a very soft, I would say even like a softer foul than the one on Brahim.
And then what, like
I
2-3
can see
minutes
why they-
later, the other.
Yeah, I can see why Senegal was angry.
But I do agree with Seiko's final thing. Even if the decision is wrong, like
Yeah.
you can't just walk off like
Mhm.
that's like a Vini thing. Like just that's a crybaby straight up thing to do. Like, oh
Hey,
no, the
Barca
call didn't go our
walked
way.
away
We're not
every
happy, so
week.
we're leaving the fucking game. Like, no, you don't just leave the game.
I
And
agree.
big ups to Sadio
I
Mane
agree.
for making them come back. He was the only one,
agree.
I think, who never left the field, and he's the reason they came back. And I remember saying to everybody, I was like, before this was all happening, I was like, what if he misses? Then the game still goes, and that's exactly what happened. And it's like you never know. Like, and he ended up missing the PK, and then they win it. in
And then the
extra time.
fact that they ended up winning it is crazy.
Imagine if they had walked off. That's a 3-0 forfeit right there, or whatever it is, and then probably a ban or a fine, a huge fine, a ban from the world. Like, you never know what happens. Like, big ups to Sadio Mane for that, and it worked out for them.
Yeah. Well, anyways, it was it made a fun final with a lot of interesting talking points. And well, I guess just sucks for Morocco that they couldn't win when they've had probably the best team they'll ever have in their history.
Now Brahim's got to go back into training and be like, hi. And they talk to Mbappé and they're like, we have to support him. Like, can you imagine having to see him after that and just be like,
Hey, buddy, you did great. We're proud
so
of
we're
you.
working on PKs today, boys.
That boy will never chip one ever again in his life.
Or he will. I would.
Anyways, whatever. I'm over it. I'm over it. All right, let's talk about the Champions League as the final real segment here. Barça. Actually, I'm gonna pull this up. I think you guys can't see it, which is a damn shame. But the viewers should be able to watch. Let me know down in the
I
comments.
can't see it.
See, I don't know why Ricky can't see it, and I think Mitchell also can't see it. But
I
anyways, guys, y'all should be seeing the table, the current table for the Champions League after 6 games, in which we have Arsenal first, Bayern second, PSG third, Man City fourth, Atalanta fifth, which is the first big surprise. Inter is still holding that 6th position. They have a tough game this week, which we'll talk about. Real Madrid at 7th and Atletico at 8th. Those are currently the main ones that pass on to the next round without having to play the playoff. I see Marseille. We'll see if we see Marseille next week there.
Not doing so well right now, but hey, keep the faith.
Keep the faith. So let's see. Barça is coming up against Prague, Slavia Prague, and Barça is away. I mean, I think we've said it before. It's a must-win for Barça. I mean, it doesn't matter if they're away. They have to win this. I'm not sure if Rafinha is going to play. Ricky, Amir, do y'all know?
I don't know. No updates yet on my end.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
I
But
assume
ultimately,
he does.
I mean, Barça needs to be winning this. Madrid has a trickier game, in my opinion, against Monaco. At least they're at home. But at this rate, who knows if being home is like
Is it
being away
home?
from Madrid. Yeah.
And it's Mbappe's boyhood club.
That's right. That's right. I heard Pogba's out injured. All right,
He wasn't.
I don't even know if that guy will ever return. Probably not. But I would suspect also, it's also a must-win game for Madrid. But Monaco, look, 9 points, and Madrid has 12. Only a 3-point difference between them, and look how far away they are in the table. Monaco's 19th.
Really quick. One Football does not predict Rafinha to be available.
Okay, that's interesting. And I don't know if anyone else in the comments has any other updates on Rafinha.
Barca Zico said he'll play with injury, but I don't. If One Football is saying, I don't think
I don't think
it's not worth to play with injury in this one.
Right.
Monaco will win. I'm here for Madrid with no trophies. Of course you are. It's okay. We get it. Everyone's tired of seeing Madrid win. We understand.
It is what it is.
Yeah, let's talk about the 15 Champions League again.
I mean,
look, you're the one that brings it up, bro. It's you're traumatized for me. We didn't even say anything.
I think I texted Rodrigo on the side the last time you guys won a Champions League, or when your little number changed, where is it right here? Arbeloa was still a player. So it's been a minute for you guys. I understand the frustration. I get it.
Move on. I'm dead. Let's see. Okay, so the top 5 games, and this is where I want predictions. Oh, pricey.
Welcome back, Pricey.
I want predictions from you guys, of course, but also everyone currently watching. 15 people currently in the live stream. So the first big game, and one that we've highlighted since the beginning of the season, Inter versus Arsenal.
Yeah.
And Arsenal just tied in the league as well.
I think it's a really good game. I think Arsenal's not coming from the best weeks. They did drop points, or they lost in the Prem. A lot of big Premier League teams lost this weekend. But, I mean, look, Arsenal's still favorites. I think this is more of an opportunity for Inter to show that they are big dogs. I am an Inter supporter. I think I would give Inter more credit than what you guys have given them as far as the rankings go. So I think it's more of an opportunity for Inter to flex.
Well, no one's giving more credit to teams that don't deserve it than fucking Rodrigo with Atletico Madrid. So I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this to come up.
It's on it.
All right, coming from Michel is a heavy statement.
I mean, I would like to see Inter win it to keep the drama close, But again, Arsenal, like you said, Arsenal are favorites. But I don't know who's playing at home. Did you say who's playing at home?
They're playing in Milan,
in Italy.
So,
yeah, it should. We'll see. Hopefully, it's a good game. And I know that Saka and somebody else was rested in their last Premier League game. I'm assuming for this game coming up. So we'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope Arsenal beats the living hell out of Inter. So that's my wish and hope. So
Oh, also, Arsenal. Pricey said it. Inter win. Arsenal expected to fully rotate due to playing Man United on Sunday. Who knows?
I don't know. I don't know if they're going to fully rotate. They have the chance to finish out first place in the Champions League, they have a comfy lead over Man City that keeps dropping points over the past few weekends. I mean, I don't know if I'm
I don't know about a full
I don't know if I'm
rotation,
rotating against Inter in the Champions League to play to play against Manchester United afterwards. And yes, I know Man United just beat City, but it's still Man United at the end of the day.
Is there any benefit to finishing first besides like
If you finish in the top two, every other game you start at home, or you get the home advantage.
That and also you don't have to play the second place team. Like there's definitely big advantages. It's just that Liverpool bottled it last year, but there's definitely big advantages to finishing first.
They bottled it in the first game.
Yeah,
I mean against PSG, they just got lucky. They got unlucky.
Yeah,
they literally got matched up against the worst team they potentially could have. I think it's gonna end up in a tie. I do think that the fact that Arsenal's away.
always the.
What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? What's wrong with that?
You always pick the tie.
No, bro. No,
Like when you don't know, you pick a tie.
I called the Arsenal. The Bayern beating PSG. I fucking put that one out there. There was another fucking big one that I fucking gave the win. So don't fucking come.
All right. So is it a 0-0 tie or what?
1-1.
1-1.
1-1 tie in Milan. Just because Arsenal, they haven't been doing perfectly, and they have tied a few games, and ultimately Milan is at home, and Milan knows that this game is huge for them. Whereas for Arsenal, maybe they could see this game as not being too big. We'll see. I think it could end up in a draw.
We'll see. What's the next game?
All right, next game I got for y'all is Sporting against PSG. Sporting is currently 14th, and then obviously PSG's third. Realistically, should be a PSG win. Sporting is at home though.
I think that PSG still take the dub.
Yeah, I do too.
Would be a big upset. Although I would love to see PSG drop some points.
That would be great.
I'm going in chronological order. So, yes, I know there's a huge game that will be the fifth one that I bring up. But these are the top five that I selected earlier. So, the next one that we have is Spurs against Dortmund. Dortmund is currently 10th with 11 points. And Spurs, where the hell are they?
Spurs are also not playing well either.
Just kidding. Spurs is 11th. 10th versus 11th. Both with 11 points. So, let's see. And they're playing in London.
Pricey says 4-1 PSG.
That's fair.
I see it.
Yeah.
Dortmund. I think Dortmund take the win.
I hope Dortmund wins.
I don't know. I think Spurs could win it. But I have not kept up with the Spurs that much this season. I don't know why. I just see Dortmund as just major shit sellers. Major shit sellers. I feel like they choke anytime that they have like any game that has a significance.
Yeah.
We'll see. And then the next one I have, Galatasaray Atletico. Just because Galatasaray had a really good start, they have lost their last two, but Atletico being 8th, it's a must win for them, even though, here you go, Michel, I don't think they're going to win. So, boom, take that.
I think they're going to tie.
No, I think Galatasaray can take it.
Do you think okay, so what's the score? 1-0?
2-1.
2-1.
2-1 Galatasaray.
Yeah.
I love seeing Atletico Madrid.
It's hard as fuck to play in Turkey.
I want to see Cholo get fired, bro. I love seeing them.
Cholo's never getting fired.
He should.
Never, ever.
I'm going to say 2-1 Atleti for this one.
See, that's the easy answer. Let's see.
Pricey agrees.
Dude, he said 2-0.
2-0 for Zico.
2-0. Oh, B.
right.
Oh, I see.
Here's the main game. We know
Yeah.
who's gonna win this one.
Yeah.
Marseille all the way.
Well, this is their last chance. They need to win it. I mean, it's Liverpool's also
So
not the
does-
Liverpool.
So does Liverpool, dude. Liverpool needs to win this 100%.
Michel, are you
Yes.
willing to take a little bet?
What's the
Let's say if Liverpool wins, you buy me a beer when we pull up to New York.
in New York. All
And
right.
if Marseille wins, I'll buy you 2 beers.
Oh,
Oh
Wow.
wow, there's odds to this. I like it.
well, I'm just gonna put it out there. We don't condone underage drinking and driving, XYZ. But yes, I will take you up on that bet. I actually think where are they playing? In France? Are they playing in France
They're
or in
playing in
England?
France and Marseille.
I think both teams need the win. I think Liverpool right now is not in their best form. Arguably, so can Marseille is not either. But I think if you're gonna wake up for one game and something can happen, we'll see. So I'm gonna say Marseille 2-1. They win it in like the 84th minute.
Flip it.
I think they're gonna,
shit.
yeah.
And
They're gonna tie.
if for some reason I get it right and it's the 84th minute, everyone here better clip it and we better go viral. All right. Let's
Hey,
do this.
if they tie, we'll
Price
buy
said
my brother
3-3.
a beer.
Okay, that's crazy. I think they're gonna tie, but like 1-1.
I don't know. I don't know if it's crazy, dude. I think both teams have very good attacking firepower. And
Marseille needs to not get a fucking red card. They need to be a little bit more disciplined.
yeah, that
People
should
let
be
them
the
players
real
on the
odd.
field. People
4
let them players on the
beers
field and you have a
if
chance.
Marseille gets a red card.
But I think it'll be an entertaining game, and you better believe I'll be watching it, and we'll see what happens. 84th minute, the 2-1 winner.
We'll see. Liverpool wins it by 2 goals.
You think so?
They're gonna give Marseille the wake up call they needed.
Maybe.
All right, question to y'all.
Reminder.
If
Yeah.
if you're Villarreal playing against Ajax, are you resting some players knowing that you're coming up against Real Madrid in the next La Liga match day and you're currently tied in points with Atletico?
I do think Villarreal is gonna favor the La Liga game because they're second to last in the Champions League. Literally second to last with 1 point. There's nothing they can it means nothing at this point.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe they could still
Which is
I
kind
don't
of
know.
crazy,
I don't think they could even make it to
Yeah,
the next round.
crazy.
I think they're done. Yeah.
considering how well they're
Yeah.
doing in the year.
Yeah.
Bro,
I
know this is a little off topic. Can we talk about Endrick kind of low-key killing it at Lyon right now, which is what we all said it was going to happen?
I'm happy
it's
for
only
him.
been 2 games. Like he's
2
got to be
games,
consistent,
goal and
right?
assist.
But it's good for him. I'm happy that he's getting some minutes. He needs it. And a player like that at that age needs to play. You're not going to learn shit being on the bench for 4 years.
Dude, I might be
Yeah.
victim to like the Instagram reels, but dude, watching those highlights, he's looking like prime R9. Trivelo passes,
man.
like Tang knocking down center backs, hitting like.
He's a strong kid, bro. Have you seen it? Like,
Yeah, he's built. He's a little tank.
It's nice to watch, dude. I'm not gonna
bro,
lie.
it wouldn't be pricey if he was bringing up Chelsea, bro. It wouldn't be you.
I don't know if it's just me, but I think he looks sick in that Lyon jersey too. Anytime I
does.
see those photos,
It
like
suits him well.
I like the Lyon jersey with the little stripe here, and just I don't know. I guess I've just gotten used to seeing him in the Madrid jersey and suddenly being like, oh shit.
Seeing him in a Madrid jersey, I see him with like the trench coat.
I'm dead.
With the penny.
With the penny, with the orange penny.
Fuck.
R.I.P. I mean,
I am happy. I hope he keeps scoring.
I don't think we do anything with the standings, with the rankings for the Champions League until this week, but it's always might be good to take a look at it. We remind everybody, I don't think there should be any movement, but just remind everybody where everyone stands.
Move all the Premier League teams down except for
Yeah.
Chelsea because they all lost, and then bump everyone else up.
Yeah, and then put Chelsea first for pricing. So.
Power rankings. Let's see where we're at. Arsenal first, Bayern second, PSG third, City fourth.
City's gotta go down after losing to United.
City could
No,
go down
bro.
fifth.
Get out.
But
I
again,
think-
we're
I
talking
would-
about Champions League, not when they're.
I wouldn't change it. But I just wanted to
I think it's fine to keep it, but I think if there is a team that right now could go down, it could be City
Hey.
for Barca.
If Atletico de Madrid loses, do you kick him out of the top 10?
If they lose what?
If Atletico de
The
Madrid
Champions League
loses their
They're gonna
game,
have to play
do you kick him out of the top 10?
No.
Oh,
For who? For who?
I don't know, but
Atletico Madrid just
Oh.
literally. I know they didn't beat Real Madrid, but they literally played 10. Like they played way better than them in the semifinal when they played against each other. It's true. It's true.
Oh man! All right, we'll see.
They're just inconsistent as hell. So that's why Real Madrid is still on a head-to-head, and ultimately Madrid is going to end up always doing better and getting more points. But Atletico Madrid is a solid-ass team. I think Atletico Madrid could beat Inter Milan, which they already did. Let me remind you. I think they can beat Liverpool potentially, and give all the others a solid fight for their money. I don't know what other team out there is consistently better than Atletico. Napoli, no, they're just as inconsistent. Milan is having a decent season, but I think Atletico versus AC Milan, Atletico wins. Atletico beats Dortmund most of the time. Atletico beats, Aston Villa, who's also doing decent most of the time.
Aston Villa is doing pretty good.
They're doing pretty good, but I think Atletico's still better. Tell me what team that's not in here beats Atletico Madrid more than 50% of the time.
I would like to see.
More
Villa
than 50% of the time. I think a lot of these teams
would
would beat them 50% more than 50% of the time.
Who? Not these top 10 teams. Who outside of these top 10 teams?
Okay, outside the top 10, man, I don't know. I would
That's the
favor.
conversation.
I would favor Dortmund over Atletico de Madrid.
No.
Ooh, that's a good game, but no.
Fuck no. That's a good game, but fuck no. There's no way.
Listen,
Where's
Marseille.
in the Bundesliga?
Marseille. I mean, hey, I was gonna say Marseille, but I want them to beat Liverpool first before I really give them some hype. Because they got to earn it. They got to earn the respect. I just love De Zerbi as a coach, and I think Marseille is a
Dortmund's
great
second.
underdog.
Dortmund's, yeah, I saw Dortmund second. Where is Atalanta in the Serie A? Curious. Serie A standings. Oh my God, Atalanta's fucking 7th? You shitting me right now? Atalanta's not there. They're having a good Champions League, but I also don't think they're going to finish top 8, Atalanta. Literally, I think Aston Villa is the only team with merit to fight for this top 10 so far this season. The only team.
But again, the fact that they're not in the Champions League
hinders them big time.
Almost puts them out of the race.
Yeah.
And look, Inter Milan is back to being first place in Serie A when granting them the 10th position.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Lots to play for this week.
I'm always right. We'll see though. It's gonna be good. I'm so happy that the Champions League is back though. I definitely missed it. It's been over a month without it.
I know.
Yeah. La Champions. All right, let's open up as usual the new and final segment. Opening it up to all the viewers currently watching to throw out any questions that they want, and we'll go through the best ones. And then after that, we will call it an episode, a successful episode 16. It's been a great time.
Well, we get did someone already chat in? Well, while we get them in, I just want to say thank you to everybody, who's been with us. I think our last video was our most watched video. I know a lot of it had to do with the Madrid Barça game, but the fact that you guys had a lot of, and Xabi Alonso, like you guys have been super active. We see you guys. I mean, we're already talking about who's going to comment up. So we're really happy that you guys are out here watching. You guys are pushing. We're getting views. It's not just about the live views that are here in the chat. It's seeing the views grow and grow and grow outside once this is already live and out there. So thank you to everybody. I know I can speak on behalf of all of us here. We're really grateful for you guys. Continue to be up on the chat. Tell it to your friends, watch it, spread the word. We want to grow this channel and podcast more and more and more, but we're taking the right, steps forward. So we really appreciate you guys a lot more than probably you even know. So just wanted to say thank you to you guys.
Yeah, how many people are watching?
Right now we're at 12.
Okay.
But that's on facts.
I want to say two things. Number one, would it be a VAR Check podcast without Amir's phone randomly going off?
Bro, have you not learned to just put that on silent?
And
no,
two,
it's my laptop. But yeah, anyways. Like the speaker and the microphone go at the same time, but keep going.
I'm gonna say something irrelevant. Did y'all see Raúl Asencio's? Obviously, y'all saw the goal, right? Like from the corner, comes in, hits it on the header. Did y'all see Vini touch the ball from the corner, touches the ball? Technically, it's in play. Out of that goal, goes, picks it up, repositions it, crosses it. Great goal.
But
by technicality, it's a hammer.
no. The ref literally said, he waved his hand. He was like, "That doesn't count. That doesn't count. You have to start from right now. Like his touch doesn't count." The ref saw it too, and he was like, "No, you have to kick off." So there goes that. Anyway,
Type 4 on is asking when I get my name back. We'll see. Probably the next El Clasico.
The next live video when I come down to Austin.
once he gets uncanceled. Here's one. This is a good one. Does winning La Liga make it an okay season for Real Madrid?
I mean, yes and no, but yeah, it's a good makeup. What they can't have happen is have them not win anything. So that's the worst thing. You can't go trophyless, and they're already out. They didn't win the Supercopa. They're already out of the Copa del Rey, which leaves Champions League and the league. So you got to win one of those two, if not both.
But I do think Madrid wins La Liga. Huh?
We went trophyless last year. That's what I'm saying. We can't go 2 years with no trophies.
2 years. But at this rate, it's looking very, very likely. But I do think if Madrid wins La Liga, it makes it an okay season. It makes it a season that was saved.
The question should be if
I agree.
I think the question should be does winning La Liga get Arbeloa to keep his job?
No.
I don't think he's going to keep his job. I think
even if he wins La Liga.
Yeah, he's a puppet,
even if he wins La Liga, unless he does it like the team is playing really well, which I don't see happening. They end up beating Barça in the next game, and they beat Barça by like more than just like 2 points, and it's just like solid, convincing La Liga victory. Then maybe, I think on top of that though, he would have to have a decent Champions League run. Like they make it to the semifinals.
Interesting. All right.
Maybe. Wait, I see it very unlikely that he stays.
The question, I don't know. I can't do the thing where you show it on the stage, but does Haiti have a chance at all or not? I'm hella late. Yo, Haiti should just be glad that they are there.
Yeah.
Enjoy the exposure. Enjoy the time that you guys are going to get to share the field. Enjoy the money that the federation is going to get. But Haiti should be happy. Should just be happy, even if they get blown out 5-0. They'll be happy that they're there.
Yeah, but I agree. I mean, all love to Haiti, but the thing is,
but it's it's respect for that. It's the first World Cup ever.
The thing is, keep in mind also that like for every World Cup from here on out, Canada, Mexico, and the US are back to the qualifiers. So I hate to say it, but realistically, unless like Haiti were to start producing players like crazy, this could be your only World Cup in the next
enjoy it while it's here.
Years. So yeah, special moment for Haiti. Enjoy it while it's here. Tuchel to Real Madrid after winning the World Cup.
No, don't want to see him.
I also don't think he fits the not the World Cup, the Real Madrid's like system at all.
He's been rumored to.
I like Tuchel.
No, I like him, but
2 Champions Leagues at least already.
Yeah,
with Chelsea and with
Chelsea
Bayern.
I think there's no one.
He went with PSG. With PSG.
Yeah. I think there's no one here that says Lionel Scaloni is manager to take over Madrid. Scaloni will never coach Madrid.
Yeah, not because it's Argentinian and like the
Messi connection. That's never going to happen.
I don't think so.
That would be funny. I do think that, well, we'll see what happens. We can leave that for a different segment, actually. But I don't think Scaloni will take over Madrid.
Never. If Barca wins La Liga but doesn't win the Champions League, is it a good season?
For Barca, it's an okay season.
I think also an okay season because at this point, I think they're expected to win La Liga. I think they'll likely win.
Supercopa, Copa del Rey, and La Liga. It's hard to say it's a bad season.
Yeah, I agree.
Winning a triplete, or it's hard to say it's a bad season. But I agree.
I also think
a good
not winning
means Champions League.
Yeah, I think not winning Champions League is very vague. Like it depends on how you lose it. Like, do they get knocked out in the next round after this, or do they make it to the semifinal and lose last second as well? Like, it really depends.
Valid.
That plays a role. I think we talked about the World Cup a few episodes ago. So
draw and take though.
I do think.
I
France
hope
will-
it happens, but I don't think it will happen.
I don't think they'll flop. Could they not win it for sure? But I don't think they'll flop. Okay, this one and one more. Can we say Fermin is better than Arda? I think yes, 100%.
I agree.
I think yes.
Oh, that's a great question.
I think it's an
I mean-
easy answer.
I think right now, yes. I think Arda's potential is bigger than Fermin's.
I
In
disagree.
my
I don't
personal
disagree with
opinion.
that.
I think initially yes, but at this point I don't really see.
I think
Fermin,
so, bro.
Fermin, when he started playing, I don't think anyone saw him with this huge potential. Whereas out of that, when he started playing, everyone saw him with this huge potential. But as time has gone by, and now it's been 2.5 seasons, Fermin has actually gotten closer to whatever potential he had, and if not raised it, while out of that
Definitely surpassed.
staying here. And
Again,
it's like,
I think
does
he's
he have
better
what
right
it takes?
now. I think he's better
I think
right now,
that-
but I think the meter for Arda is a little bit more than
Has a
Fermin.
higher ceiling, but
I would
I
say-
honestly
I would
don't
say-
think he's going to reach the ceiling.
I'm not gonna like write off out of that yet. Like the moment that guy gets a little more muscular, while still remaining like flexible and agile, I think he could do damage. He's one of those people that I want to talk shit about out of that because I know he's been having bad games, but I'm keeping my mouth shut because I know the future is a different story.
I just don't think
That's my
he's in the
favorite
right environment in Madrid to reach that caliber. Because Jude is
We'll
always
see.
going to overshadow him. Period.
We'll
I
see. We'll
Don't
see.
disagree with that either.
So, anyways, I don't think there's really any other questions unless Amir, you want to
Tries to
answer this?
get politics out of this podcast.
Alrighty, guys. With that being said, we answered plenty of questions. Thank you very much for all your interaction. We would not be here if it wasn't for you guys. Y'all make every single episode more enjoyable for us. We love coming in and chatting it away and hearing all of your thoughts, comments. I think it's been another solid episode. A lot of feedback from everyone. More drama, and the drama doesn't stop here. I think we're just getting into the main parts of the season. The Champions League is going to start heating up, and then comes the World Cup. So if you haven't subscribed, this is your time to subscribe. Make sure you like the video, the live stream, and then I'm gonna leave it up to Ricky, Michel, and Amir for any final thoughts, comments.
Spreading the word, grow the family. Take care, my brother.
Take care, people. Have a great week. We'll see y'all next week.
Barça.
Visca Barça.
A la Madrid.
A la Madrid, vámonos.
Oh, wait,
Hope you're
one
doing
more
well, Xabi.
thing. One more thing.
What?
Mitchell, you already know this. Amir, you already know this. But
Rage bait incoming.
we actually
Oh,
we
okay.
actually bought tickets to fly to New York for the World Cup final. So if you're gonna be there, let us know. We're gonna be meeting up with Michel. We're gonna be having the time of our lives, partying it up, and just enjoying the atmosphere.
Do
Maybe-
it live. Do it
Maybe
live.
from here on out, we remind everyone at the beginning of every single episode until the World Cup final, and we'll throw a get together
Maybe like a watch party or
watch
something. I
party
don't
for
know.
the final.
We'll do
Yeah.
we'll do a VAR check live. So
Well, we got to. Well, I mean, also I know we're planning, and we'll talk about it, making it more official. But we're planning on me coming down there for the next Barca game, so it'll be cool. We do a live there, and then for the final, we do another VAR check live for the final. Do like a rent a
pre-
space.
Post or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, this would be fun. But if you guys are ever in New York, follow us on Instagram. Keep us here. Pricey says I might be. Maybe we'll see you guys in real life. I'll be there no matter what. So
Let's
keep
go.
growing the
Let's
channel,
go.
keep growing the family, and we'd love to meet you guys and party it up with you guys. And at the end of the day, we talk shit. Barca still sucks, but like this game brings us together. There's nothing more beautiful. This has always been all of our first loves. This game always brings people together, no matter what. So we would love to meet you guys. We would love to see, because our reach isn't just the United States. Our reach is all over the world. We have fans on this channel who watch us at 3:00 in the morning in another part of the world. So we are super grateful, and we see you guys, we hear you guys, and we cannot wait to meet you guys if we get the chance. And you guys can debate us live. Since you guys always watch us, you can actually debate us live. And Rodrigo will bring his Atletico de Madrid jersey with him as well. Don't worry.
Indios. All right, guys, that's all we have for today. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week for For now, peace out. A la Madrid.